First off, I want to start the show off by saying rest in peace to the owner of the Seattle Seahawks and the Portland Trail Blazers. Heard very good stories about the man. I know he was a very rich man, but very good stories. Sound like a guy had a good heart. So, rest in peace to him. Prayers to that organization, to his family. Uh, it's gonna be a short show. Talk some sports. Anybody that's been paying attention, I haven't done the NBA preview, which I would dig into. If anybody watched last night, it was a little scuffle between the Lakers and the Rockets, and we'll talk about that and go into depth about, just that whole situation over there. For far as fantasy food, went to a place, California Pizza Kitchen in the Nashville area. I'll be giving a review of the food that I ordered, and then we're going to be jumping into some of this week 7 conversation. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. Hope you enjoy the show. All right, we're up here at California Pizza Kitchen, trying out the spaghetti and bolognese. Let's see what that. Here's the food. Yeah, if you paid attention to the food video, it's really a snippet. Ordered the spaghetti bolognese. Now I do know, so not to discredit the restaurant because it's a pizza place. So a lot of times you go to a place that has a specialty, like a burger place, you go to a burger place and order a chicken sandwich, So I did not order the pizza because I didn't really have a taste for pizza, so I got spaghetti bolognese. It's not on a lot of menus. Last menu I had it on was on a Wolfgang Puck menu, and it was delicious. It was good. I won't say it was great, but like I said, I didn't order the specialty. I would give it maybe a 7 out of 10. But like I said, I'm just going to restaurants, trying to make sure they're new restaurants and just order something new and giving a review, or I'm cooking. So the customer service was great. The restaurant was, nice, clean. I think it's really new. It was dope. It was inside a mall, so outside the mall they had a seating area with a bar, and they had the restaurant inside. So environment was great. Ambiance was good. Customer service was great. What I ordered wasn't the best thing on the menu. I feel like compared to the spaghetti bolognese that I've had before, it was missing a lot. But, like I said, it was okay. I give it a 7 out of 10. Now, we'll jump into the football. So we rolled into week 7. Anybody that's playing fantasy football right now, besides dealing with that's some gray hair, besides dealing with the bye week, you got a lot of injured players, and you got some big name players that's not playing or questionable. Sorry, I got the notes on the other phone. So just going to talk about some players to really look out for today. And just, I'm making this show early because they got a game overseas that's going to be starting soon. So I'll talk about that game. You got the Chargers, and the Chargers without Melvin Gordon. So you want to pick up the backup there, who's been having a decent year anyway, especially in PPR. Austin, and I don't really know how to pronounce his name, is Ekeler. You might want to grab him if he's available, plug him into your lineup. He's set to have a pretty good PPR game. Players that I feel like will have some big games today: Gurley, Zeke, and Hunt, and Thielen, and then I got Robert Woods. Cup is out. Robert Woods been putting up numbers. I mean, he got cooked, so in those situations, it could be either one, it could be both, but I'm going to go with Robert Woods. Because of the injuries, Latavius Murray, Anthony Miller for the Bears, Taylor Gabriel for the Bears. Those are some players you want to look at. I like Luck and Wentz today in the QB position. Beware games, the Texans and the Jags. The Texans and the Buccaneers, not the Jags. I don't know. You got to be careful in that game. I feel like Braden Howard, those both of those guys can have a good game. Excuse me. But I would say beware of those players, especially with you got the change where Hyde has been traded, and are they favoring Chubb or are they favoring Duke? I feel like Duke is more the third down back PPR, so it looks like they're probably going to go with Chubb. I know that's kind of like a boom or bust type of pick where you plug him in your lineup, he might go off or he might not. We haven't really seen him in the starting role, so you got to be careful with that. I do like Chris Hogan for the Patriots because Edelman and Gordon seems a little banged up, and then Gronk is also out. So I like Hogan. That's a player that I'm looking at on the offensive game, big offensive game. Look for the Bengals and the Chiefs. So if you got some of those players, Boyd, of course you're gonna put Green in, and I definitely look for those players on those teams to put up some numbers. So that's all I got for today. I mean, it's like I said, it's a lot of injuries going on around in the league. Of course, we know before you know it, the playoffs will be up soon, the fantasy playoffs. So you want to get those W's in. So you want to definitely get some good plug-in players. Don't gamble too much with your team. Then if you're playing things like DraftKings and FanDuel, those are also some players to look out for. If you follow Instagram, been getting some wins in FanDuel, and I'm not playing 150 games. Sometimes I'm just doing one lineup. I know a lot of players. You better your odds in FanDuel for those big competitions when you put several different lineups in. You got maybe a $9 game or something. It's $1 million payoff. If you can put five to 10 different lineups, of course that better your odds versus just putting one lineup out there. So I know that I put myself in a position to not win because of the odds, but a lot of times I put one, maybe two in, and I would get a little $9 wins, $15 wins, which is good because how I'm ranking, but definitely just keep us abreast, and we're gonna be doing some bigger things, looking at doing a podcast and maybe eventually some merchandise and different things. So thanks for everybody for tuning in. If you checked last week's show, you'll see that what I'm saying is spot on. There's a lot of people doing this fantasy stuff. I've been doing it for a long time. I think I'm very successful. My track record proves it with wins. Only thing that I'm missing is probably winning one of the DraftKings or something. And then if I hit that $1 million, I don't know, I might be out. So, that might be the end of this. But no, I love it too much. So, and I love the game. So, thanks for everybody tuning in. Got any questions, hit me up on, Instagram. You can DM me, email me, website, dynastysportsmedia.org. Have a great week.